Yahweh. So we see these nations rising up against nations.
Missiles launch. Destroyers slice through the sea and fighter jets scream across the sky. This isn't war, not yet.
And from through the spirit, we know these are the beginnings of sorrow. So, let's just get a little insight and see, man, because they say united. Russia and China is uniting and sending a clear message to the United States, man. So this stuff is getting serious. Bible prophecy is being fulfilled. So we got to stay watchful and prayed up during these times. So let's finish watching.
But it's what war would look like if China and Russia fought side by side. And now they're practicing exactly that. Over thousands of troops, dozens of warships, submarines and aircraft from both countries gathered for massive joint military drills in the Sea of Japan, a region bristling with geopolitical tension.
Let's just go to Matthew 24 right quick. Let's go to Matthew 24. And we'll start at Matthew 24 and 1. And we'll just read down. It says, And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the building of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. So the Lord is coming back, with that fire. He's gonna destroy all these nations. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahushua Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And this is what we're seeing now, the rumors of wars. Okay, nations rising up against nations. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, so we're hearing about, the famines are coming. They're already having, these things taking place over there in Palestine. Look at those kids are not getting access to food. So that's a famine that's taking place over there. But also the famine is also coming to here. So we got to take heed and take the warnings and depend on Yahweh Bashem and Yahushua to take care of you doing these things. Okay. It's a so let's go to Revelation chapter 6. Revelation chapter 6. Revelation chapter 6. Let's start at verse we'll start at 6 and 12. And it says the sixth seal, terror, because the Lord is coming with terror and destruction in the last days. Okay, and he's the angels of the Lord Yahweh Bashem and Yahushua is putting it in the mindset of these people to go to war with each other. Okay. It says, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. Okay, now earthquake is talking about the ICBM missiles that's going to hit that these nations are going to use against each other. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Okay, so as the wind blow and it shake these trees and make these figs, fall from the trees, or these fruits fall from the trees, it's gonna be the same way when these ICBM missiles hit. That wind, that great mighty wind, is gonna destroy everything in its path. It say, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountain. Okay, because these mighty men who have access to these bunkers is gonna go and hide, try to hide from Yahweh Bashir and Yahweh Shah. Okay, during these times of these nuclear bombs are falling. It says, and said to the mountain and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's coming back, sitting on that throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Okay, so when the Lord comes, nobody's going to be able to, go up against the Lord and the angels, even though they're going to try, to go up against the Lord and the angels when they come. Okay, so terror is definitely coming to America, Babylon, and through the scriptures, the Lord is warning us, and through the prophets and teachers, and the Lord is warning his people. Okay, so I just wanted to share that, man, because we see, man, like I say, we see what's happening with these nations rising up against each other. So let's finish looking.
The drills include live fire exercises, anti-submarine operations, air defense, and simulated amphibious landings. Warships prowled the waves, while jets executed low-altitude formation strikes. Beijing and Moscow say the drills are part of the annual cooperation plan between the two militaries.
Both sides will conduct their 6th joint naval patrol in relevant waters of the Pacific. This is part of the annual cooperation plan between the Chinese and Russian militaries. It is not directed against third parties and is unrelated to the current international or regional situation.
But the optics are obvious. The timing not accidental. These war games come as the U.S. deepens alliances in the Pacific, bolstering Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, and Australia in what Beijing sees as a tightening net. Moscow, on the other hand, is locked in a grinding confrontation with NATO over Ukraine. China and Russia, sensing the strategic encirclement, are making their move loudly. The No Limits partnership between China and Russia, announced just before the Ukraine war, only keeps expanding. Bureau Report, We On, World is One.
So I'll be back with the next one, Lord willing. Peace. Double honors to Great Millstone.